Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jupiter James and this is Astro Motivation, where I awaken the astrologer within you and aim to give you a little inspiration and motivation per your unique placement within your birth chart. You know, I really do feel that before a time of technology, we were a people, a culture, a society that were better able to look up at the stars and understand exactly what the universe wanted from us and where our dreams were and how to get them. And so if that sounds good to you, let's get into it. Today we're going to get into a very special technique that I like to use when I am reading someone's birth chart and just in general within astrology with the lords through the houses. And today we're going to get into the third lord throughout the houses. Now, this technique is for those who have ever wondered, you know, I say I want to communicate, but for some reason people are not receiving my words. Some people also feel a little stressed out when they are focusing on things that are unaligned with the things they're supposed to focus on. And so this technique will show you where in your birth chart not only are you supposed to focus on, but where if you talk about the subjects and focus on the things that your third lord is asking you to focus on, not only will you achieve mental peace and mental stability, but you will also be able to communicate effectively and induce influence on others and in the world and be able to open doors by way of your communication and your voice. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into that. So with the third lord in the first house, this is going to make for someone who is focused on themselves. You know, this person always likes to talk about themselves. This person may also be someone who is focused on their appearance. You know, they're focused on how they look, how they're, you know, their hair or their clothing, or just how they present themselves out into the world. This person could also be or run the risk of being someone who is seen as self-centered because their mind, their third lord, is focused on the house of their ascendant. And so this person will be very focused on themselves. Their favorite subject would be themselves and their appearance, and they may love to keep up their appearance. And this placement also shows that this person may be very busy, okay? Very busy within their local community. They may be busy in general, and they also may be someone who is very quick-witted because the first house is ruled by Aries. No matter what your sign on your first house may be, know that the first house is ruled by Aries, and so it's gonna give those traits of being very quick-witted, okay? Someone who is also using their words to be very combative and slay the competition, if that makes sense. So like a lawyer, right? A lawyer is someone who is very busy within their local community, and they're also someone who is using their words to be very quick on their feet and to slice down competition, okay? So this would give those qualities of what a person could experience with third lord in the first house, okay? Let me know the sign that your third lord in the first house is in, and I will let you know what you could be experiencing with that, okay? But for the most part, if you are someone who is a little stressed out, or you want to know how to communicate effectively or communicate better, I would really direct you and advise you to be someone that is a very open and direct communicator. Do not be shy, do not hold back from the things that you want to say, and also don't be someone who is very passive within your speech or within the things you talk about, okay? Because if you are, this will create a lot of dis-ease or a lot of tension within you. You may be someone that may get a lot of headaches because you're holding in all of that fiery energy. Continue to talk about yourself, talk about things that you are passionate about, be busy with your appearance, you know, and also be someone that doesn't really shy away from debates or communication, because when you do, this could then have a bad influence on you, okay? Speak, be direct, be open, and be quick-witted, and you will find that people want to listen to what you have to say, and you will find that doors open for you when you are focusing on these things, okay? So moving forward, with the third lord in the second house, this is gonna make for someone who is always focusing on their personal values. I know this kind of goes hand in hand because in your mind you're thinking, doesn't everyone always think about their values? But for you, you may be someone who is meant to express the values that are true for you and the values and philosophies that your family taught you, okay? You may be carrying on the family name or carrying on the family's teachings. This gives me very much the energy of someone who may be carrying on like the teachings of their religious father, okay? They had like a preacher as for a father, and so their father wants them to carry on the teachings of their lineage, you know? This could, and they write a book of those things, okay? This could be that, where you are supposed to write a book on the philosophies and the wisdoms that are inherent to you. This is also for someone who is using their voice to get money, okay? This could be attached to your career. This could be attached to the things that are true for you, but you use your voice to achieve stability in this life and to also make money. Money would be a big thing that's attached to your voice or your written works, or just to gain stability in your life. You are using your words to become more stable in life, and you probably become more stable in life when you offer the wisdoms that are true for you. So this gives me very much like someone who could be a motivational speaker, or someone who's a preacher, or even a teacher. You know, you're using your voice. A part of your job is to use your voice and communicate the values and the philosophies that are true to you, and by way of that you get a paycheck, and that creates stability within your life. You see? So if you are someone that is broke in your life, or you are someone that doesn't have a very stable life, I want you to begin by speaking on the values, or creating a book of some kind, or doing something where you are offering the values and talking about the values that are true for you in your life, and you will get money from it, okay? For you, you are meant to express yourself, and direct money is for you when you express yourself, okay? You literally get money when you speak. So think of those things, focus on those things, and when you do those things, people will receive your words better, people will want to listen to you. You can also be someone who, through your words, you create stability in others. You put others at ease, okay? You could be a stable communicator, or even a singer, okay? Because Taurus rules the second house and Venus rules Taurus, and so you may have a beautiful tone to your voice. You know, you may be someone that is using your voice in a very artistic way, like singing or voiceovers, or yeah, things of that nature, okay? So really tie your voice to your art, or be someone that is using your voice to create stability in your life, and use your communication faculties to create beauty, or to offer the values that are true for you, and you will gain money and stability within your life, okay? I really do hope that that helped you. With the third lord in the third house, this is going to be a very blessed placement, because the third lord is at home in the third house, okay? And so with this being said, is that you are going to be someone that literally has the gift of gab, and you probably can't shut up. You are someone that is always talking, always communicating. You are always expressing the things that are on your mind and the things that are important to you. And you are also someone that's probably very, very busy, okay? You are someone who is extremely busy, someone who's always here and there. You're probably so hard to keep up with and to get in touch with, because you are zip and you're off. You are someone that is very, very communicative, and depending on the planet that's in your third house, that is in its lordship, will depend on the quality of your busyness, or the quality of the things that you talk about and communicate. But this will be what that is for you, okay? Is that you will be someone that is also focused on your siblings, okay? Your siblings are probably very important. You probably have a very good relationship with your siblings too, and you might be someone that considers yourself to be very, very, very close to your siblings and just to the family that you grew up in, but more so your siblings. There's a lot of energy and a lot of good feelings and relationships towards your siblings, okay? But you can be well received, and you probably are well received in life when you open your mouth and when you talk, or when you write things down. People want to read it, but people probably stop and they listen to you because your communication forces are highlighted and very blessed in this world. So singing, talking, giving speeches, anytime you open your mouth and sounds come out of it, good things happen, okay? So if you are someone that is ever in a tough position, if you are someone that it doesn't have money, or you are someone that is a little broke, or you feel like you can't get things done, I want you to just open your mouth. Yeah, open your mouth and speak, and I promise you good things will happen with this placement, all right? And if not, become an author. Be someone that is offering what is inside, offer it out, okay? And then that, it will be how you move your life forward. And it's a gift from the universe with this placement, okay? Let me know what planet your third lord and third house is in, and I will write back to you the qualities in which you are supposed to emulate this voice or emulate this gift that you've been given, okay? But I really, really do hope that this helped you, all right? With third lord in the fourth house, you are going to be someone's whose mind is focused on the home, okay? Your mind is gonna be focused on your home life and your private life, and probably your mother. Your mother is gonna probably have a very big influence on the way that you think and the way that you communicate. You could either sound like your mother, talk like your mother, or think like your mother, okay? And you could just be someone that is very, you find healing in speaking, healing in communicating. You could be a healing communicator. You could be someone that heals others through your communication, or you just heal yourself through your communication. But a lot of what you are thinking about in this life is going to come from your childhood and your mother, and you are always probably having to use your mind to maybe help the mom, or you're thinking about things that are happening at home. You're thinking about what's going on with your mother, and things like that. And when you are probably at work, you are always thinking about what's at home. You're like, oh my God, did I close the oven? Oh my God, that plant that I have at home isn't being tended to. Like, when you are out in the world, you're always thinking about home. You're always thinking about your private life and your private needs and what's going on in your world, okay? So really look out for that. If you are someone that is ever stressed in your mind, if you are someone who is ever isn't at ease at your mind, I want you to literally go home. Like, you are someone that by way of your home, you can think better when you're at home. You can think better when you are in your private life and just focusing on your duties and your tasks. They'll say, okay, that may seem selfish, that may seem a little like, what do you mean I'm meant to just focus on myself and go home? But for you, that is what it is. When you go home, you're able to find a mental stability about yourself and a foundation where you can reset and just feel better and feel good. Try your best to not focus on the world's problems or focus on other people's problems that are outside of your family, because that will stress you out. That is not where the universe wants you to take stock. The universe wants you to focus on tending to your needs, tending to your feelings, your emotions, and your private life. And through that, you will find that you conduct your life smoother. You can think clearer. You have a better scope and a better handle on your inner emotions and your inner world, okay? And you will find that when you are speaking to your family, when you are doing business within the family, when you are busy with the family, that the family probably lets you, things go well for you, you know? So think of that. You are probably someone that will probably run a business from your home, or you are someone that is just in the real estate industry or something like that. But more so, you've been given the gift to just focus on you and your private life. And that may seem selfish, but it is not. It is actually a gift, because in your past life, you were probably someone that focused on everybody. You focused on everyone's problems but yours. And so now in this life, you need to learn the art of focusing on you and your family and your private life and your own feelings and emotions, okay? And when you don't, you get stressed out, you get bogged down. So focus on your home, focus on your family, focus on your mom. Call your mom if you are ever stressed out or feeling like things aren't the way you want them to be, and your mom will probably say the right things that you need in order to get your mind back on track, okay? Let me know the fourth house lord or the fourth house planet that your third and the fourth is going into, and I will write back to you what you could be experiencing, okay? But this is a very cool placement, and I really do hope that I helped you. Bye. With the third house lord in the fifth house, you are going to be someone who is meant to use your talent, and you probably have a talent for speaking within your life, okay? You are someone who wants to attract your dating partners who are very communicative with you. You are probably also someone who's very busy with the dating scene. You are probably always on a date. There's something you're always thinking about with your relationships. You are someone that's always thinking about going out and having fun, and when you are thinking about those things, when you are thinking about giving and offering your talent and putting your mind towards cultivating your talents and bringing your talents forth to the world, this is where success happens for you, okay? You are meant to use your voice, because your voice is probably a talent of yours. Your mind is probably a talent of yours. And by way of you expressing this talent and using this talent to help you have fun and help you express these talents, you will probably achieve mental stability. You will be someone that is well received by the public when you speak in a very creative or fun way, or when you are using your mind to cultivate your talents, and this will be something that is well received. So use your mind to be creative, use your mind to offer that talent to the world, and you will find that you get mental peace and that you are very skilled in the talent that is unique to you, and you will be very intelligent, very skilled in that certain hobby or talent that you have. Okay, so use it in that way. If you use your mind for anything else, you will find that you are you will find that you are stressed out or that you are bogged down. This gives me very much the placement of someone who could be an actor, right? An actor is using their mind to memorize so many lines, and when you do that, you find that your mind absorbs all those things, right? And this is just an example. This is someone who's using their mind to really hone in their gifts and be good at their gifts so that they can then bring it to the world and express it forward, okay? Expressing it forward is a really big thing. And when you do that, when you use your mind to help you do that and bring things forward, that's when success and that's when mental stability and mental peace is afforded to you in your life, all right? So if you are using your mind for anything else, I'm gonna redirect you to say, focus on your talents, focus on your intellectual properties, focus on using your mind to help you cultivate your gifts, and you will find that good things happen in your life and you are a more even-keeled person when you do. Also, same goes for your dating life. Be busy dating, be busy thinking about your partners or becoming partnered, and you will find that that is where your mind is and where you succeed. Where you are skilled mentally is focusing on your dating life, all right, and being busy within the dating sphere. You are also probably a very intelligent person with third lord going into the fifth house, because the fifth house also rules intelligence. Later on in life, if you do decide to have children, you will have very chatty children, and your children will also keep you very busy, okay? And you will probably also have twins as well, or two kids. Anyway, moving forward, I really do hope that that helped you. Let me know the sign and the planet that your third lord is going into the fifth house, and I will see y'all on the next video, okay? Bye. With the third lord going into the sixth house, you are going to be using your mind, especially in the career or the service that you want to give to the world, okay? You are gonna be someone that is highly skilled in the service or the work industry that you give. Your work is also gonna keep you very busy, okay? Your mind is really focused on, you know, what can I bring to the table that is for me? As far as your career or the service that you give, you are probably also someone within the service that you give, there is a communication element to your job or a social element to your job. There's gonna be a big thing that for any job that you have in your life is gonna require you to communicate. So this is for my authors, these are for my lawyers, these are for my you know, anyone that is using their voice as a way to make their money within their career. And you're gonna be using your voice in a service industry oriented way. Your voice is to be of service to others, to help others through a situation or a problem within their lives, okay? To bring assistance to their lives will be what you are meant to do. So author, lawyer, someone who is just using their voice to help, or that is going to be a part of all of your services in this life, and it's probably going to keep you busy. Another thing that's going to keep you busy and where your mind is always focused on is you checking off the daily tasks and the daily duties of your life, okay? You're going to want to wake up early, you're going to want to get your coffee, you're going to want to go to put on your clothes, you're going to have to get on that train or that bus or in your car to be at work at this time. Those tasks, those mundane tasks that everyone hates, is where your mind and where your busyness is always going to be focused on, okay? Your mind is always focused on what is the next thing I got to do. Do I got to be at the gym? What's my diet like? okay, I've got another appointment. You see what I mean? The day-to-day tasks and duties is where you excel in your mind. And when you think about anything else, outside of those to-do lists or your daily routines and schedules, that's when you get a little bogged down or stressed. That's when things don't go awry. That's when everything within your day fails, is when your mind is taken from that. So I want you to continue to focus on your career. I want you to continue to focus on the service and the industries that you give, because this is where your mind and your communication will be the best utilized. And if you try to use your mind or your communication in any other way or in any other area, it may not be as well received as it is when you are working or trying to assist others with your voice, okay? Let me know the planet or the sign that is the lordship between your third Lord in the 6th house, and I'll let you know the qualities of what you can experience within your service or how you are supposed to talk in your career. But this is a placement for anyone who is using their mind to succeed in their career and to offer their communication talents to help people, okay? And to succeed within their day-to-day schedules and routines and their diet and their fitness, all right? That's what your mind is gonna be on in this life, all right? I really do hope that that helped you. Bye. With third lord in the 7th, third lord in the 7th is going to give me a person who is really, really, really busy within the social sphere and the social sector of life, okay? You are gonna be someone that is always out. You're always out on the scene. You're always at a bar. You're always at a club. You're always at a meeting. You're always at a party. You're always at a networking event. You are someone that is always busy socializing, okay? Socialization is key for you. It's what your mind is always on. You are someone that when you go to sleep at night, you are wondering what the impression you made on such and such was, what contacts, what networks you need to make or haven't made or are making. This is what your mind is going to be focused on, and this is the tone in which your life is going to take root in, all right? Because the 7th house is ruled by Libra. No matter what your sign on your 7th house may be, although it will influence that, know that the original ruler of the 7th house is ruled by Libra, okay? So this is gonna give those qualities of, oh my God, I'm always thinking about romance. I'm always thinking about my marriage partner. Where is he? Where is she? You're always thinking about that, and you will probably be busy trying to make those things successful. This is where your mind and your communication faculties are the best utilized, and it is when you are thinking about anything else that things go awry, or you feel stressed out, or you don't feel quite received well, is when you're thinking about other things. So for you, I want you to continue to think about your social life. Think about your social sector. Think about him and them and this one and that one, because you probably find that when you are thinking about others, when you are thinking about the relationships and the partnerships that you want to cultivate, you find that things flow easier, and you find that when you are out socializing and you're talking and you're out on the scene, people well receive you. You are someone that is very, very well received, okay? So yeah, continue that way. Let me know the sign that your third lord is that is ruling the 7th house, and I will let you know what the qualities of your socialization life can be, what of your social life can be, and I will let you know also the qualities in which you can navigate that, all right? I really do hope that that helped you, but yeah, moving on. With the third lord going into the 8th house, this is gonna be a very magical placement, because you are going to be someone that has a very magical, mystical, secretive mind, okay? You are gonna be someone that is very, very low key, or not very forthcoming with what you think about really, okay? You are someone that probably is always 4 or 5 steps ahead of people, and you are also someone that probably has X-ray vision as far as what you are thinking about and what others are thinking about. This gives you the ability to understand what others are thinking and what others need as far as a very deep level, a deep psychology level, okay? Because the 8th house is ruled by Scorpio. So your communication faculties, who you are, is going to take on that scorpionic flair of, you know things, right? You know things, but people don't know you know, and you aren't very forthcoming with what you know until the right time, or unless it's very important, okay? Or if that is a part of your career, you understand? So But what is funny about this and what is ironic about this is that when you do use your voice to tell people, hey, I think that you are acting that way because you've had some childhood traumas that you are dealing with. And I think that if you held this crystal that I'm gonna give you, it'll help you. You find that people go, oh my God, thank you. How did you know that? Like, whoa, thank you so much. You find that when you finally do divulge the deep, dark secrets and the mystical aspects of yourself, that it is well received. But when you are talking about, or when you are thinking about things that are on the surface, that are really quote unquote dumb or just like very vapid or shallow, people don't really want to receive that from you. People really know and sense that you have something deeper going on in the mind. And when you offer that deep subject, when you offer those deep aspects and those deep things, people receive you well. You know, people are willing to accept the wisdoms that you have, the deep mystical wisdoms that you have. So remember that. Try your best to emulate that. And you know, I think you know more than anyone, and you'll pick and choose who is worthy of those things or not. But this could give me very much the energy of someone whose mind is focused on occult subjects, focused on magic, focused on witchcraft, focused on psychology, focused on, it can even be like a doctor who's doing surgery, you know, because if you think about it, it's like, you know, you're digging deep for things, you're uncovering things within surgery. So it could be that, but you could create a book about esoteric subjects. You could be an author of someone who makes a self-help book about the intricacies of people and how to uncover things that are deep within people's psychologies and deep within people's psyches that can help transform them, okay? When you are using your voice or your written works to help transform others and uncover layers within society or within people or within situations, this is when you are well received, okay? You can be very psychic with this placement. You can be someone that is highly investigative, and you are someone that secrets in life, secrets from people, secrets within situations are not secrets to you. You always know, you always are on it. You know, people can't get things by on you, okay? So use that gift for good, use that gift, and try your best also to not be someone that is reclusive, because this could make you someone with third lord in the 8th house, be someone that is very just like, you wanna be to yourself, you know, you don't really want to talk as much, or you don't want to be shy unless you're talking about astrology, unless you're talking about psychology, unless you're getting deep with people, you know, so, or situations. So yeah, this is a very deep placement, a very powerful aspect for someone who can be like an investigator, a psychologist, a detective, a lawyer even, you know, an astrologer, what else? A witch. It could be anything like that. So yeah, very cool placement. Let me know the 8th Lord sign and the 8th Lord planet that is going into your 8th house, and I will let you know what you could be experiencing, okay? But I really do hope that this helped you. With the 3rd Lord going into the 9th house, this is gonna show me that you are going to be taking a lot of trips within your life, okay? You are gonna be someone that is focused on philosophy, you are focused on education, you are focused on your father even. You could be someone whose mind is best utilized when you are focused on your higher education, when you are focusing on the truths and the philosophies of the world and cultivating your own truth and philosophies in life, okay? You could be someone that is of a higher mind, of a higher philosophy. You are gonna be someone who isn't really gonna wanna talk about really shallow subjects. You're gonna wanna talk about, you know, how did the Dalai Lama become such and such with boopa baba boopa? You get what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna be that. You're gonna wanna know the higher esoteric subjects of the world, and you're gonna wanna know about a lot of different cultures. You are also gonna be someone who probably lives around people who do not look like you, or who are not from where you are from. You will find that your mind is best utilized in faraway lands. When you pick up and move from the homeland that you are from and that you were born in, you will find that your mind is at ease. You know, you will probably find that the hometown that you grew up in, the family that you grew up in, kind of annoys you because they are focused on things that don't quite stimulate you like that. But you find that by you going out, moving away from home, you focusing on, you know, your higher education, your higher higher studies, your college education, you know, just a life beyond where you are from, you find that your mind is at ease, and you find that people want to listen to you, and you find that you find just a broader horizon, and that is where your mind will be. You know, your mind will be on broadening your horizons. Learning more than where you are from is going to be very important to you. You're going to be very, very philosophical within your speech, within your mind. This could be a very good placement for someone who wants to not only live in a different place, but also who wants to get along with people of different cultures. And this is a very good placement for someone who could be a very, very popular writer, okay, a popular author, because the ninth lord rules those subjects. And it's just, this is a very good alignment because this is Gemini and this is Sagittarius coming together in like-minded subjects, okay? So use your mind to be philosophical, use your mind to be a little preachy. You could be a little preachy at times. You could have siblings that are from a different culture of you. You could also be someone who, you know, again, you could be far away from your siblings because, like I suggested before, you are someone that's probably gonna have the desire to move or live elsewhere, okay? So use your mind, continue to use your mind for that. You will find that when you use your mind for anything else, you will find that you're stressed out, or you will find that your mind is in disarray, or that you find that people don't listen to you when you are not teaching or offering philosophical subjects or talking about something higher in the beyond or what people believe in. You find that people don't want to listen to you and you don't want to listen to other people. So, but when you are teaching, when you are talking about those deep philosophical subjects, people stop and they listen, and like you can get things done, okay? So this could be a placement for someone who can be a teacher, someone who can be a college professor, someone who is using their mind and their communication forces in faraway lands, or an author, okay? But it can change and vary depending on the planet and the signs that are on your 3rd house and in your 9th house. Let me know what those are, and I will do my best to write back to you what you could be experiencing with that, okay? But continue to be as philosophical as you are. I can't express it enough. If I saw this in a chart, I would literally scream into my birth chart readings. I would be like, if you don't become the world's biggest philosopher or author, I'm gonna be upset with you, literally, okay? So I really do hope that this helped you, and I will see y'all on the next video, all right? Your mind is also probably focused on your father. Bye. With the 3rd lord in the 10th house, you are going to be someone whose job is probably within, you know, the local community. This could be your local community activist. This is also someone whose mind is focused on their career. Your mind is always on your career, and or you are meant to speak or write or just use your mind in a very heavy way. You're gonna be using that as a way to get your job done, okay? Even if you are not, even if you are someone who works in a cubicle and you don't use your mind or your voice to get your job done, when you go home, your mind is on your career, if that makes sense. So your mind is always on your career, and you are probably someone who is always having to speak or socialize within your career, okay? When you will find that when you are not using your mind to ascend the corporate ladder, or you are not using your mind as a way to ascend within your career, you find that you are in disarray. You find that your mind isn't at ease, okay? You are someone that's gonna be highly ambitious in your mind. You're always thinking about, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna talk to my boss, and I'm gonna let him know that I am interested in such and such, and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. And you're gonna be very highly ambitious, okay? You're gonna be someone who's always thinking about what more you could do within your career, what more you could say within your career, what more you could offer in your career. And these things that you think about and that you talk about are always gonna be in a way to gain more access, gain more, you know, mobility within your career, all right? But yeah, you are gonna also be someone that you may also work with your siblings. You are someone that is probably gonna form a business with your siblings, you know? And it could be all these things at once, but this is something that if you are someone that is not making money, if you are someone that is stressed out in your life, I would say focus on your career. Stop focusing on love, stop focusing on your family, I would say focus on your career. I would say write a book. I would say Also, use your voice. You are meant to be seen as far as talking. There's going to be a big reputation within your life of just talking. You're going to meant to talk within your career, okay? You're probably going to get home and not want to talk, okay? But yeah, you may work with your siblings as well. Let me know the sign and the planet that your third house lord is in the 10th house, and I will let you know what you could be experiencing. But your job is going to make you very, very busy in this life, and it's going to require that you speak to a large audience, or at least speak within your career of some kind, all right? I really do hope that this helped you. Bye. With the third lord going into the 11th house, this is going to show me someone whose mind is always on their dreams and your wishes. You know, you are always thinking about someone, like a far out future. You're thinking about that day that you finally get all the things that you wanted to do for the world, or this product or invention, or just who you simply want to be in your life. You're always thinking about that faraway day. You're always thinking about your friends. You're thinking about the networks and the organizations that you align yourself with. And the reason why you are thinking about this is because you hope that the friends, the networks, the organizations that you are aligning yourself with are a way, an access point to get to the life that you've always wanted, okay? You are gonna be someone that is a very avant-garde thinker. You are gonna be someone that when you do express yourself, people are gonna be like, huh? What? I don't get what you're saying. Sometimes what you say is going to be so niche and so far out and so cutting edge that it's gonna require the right set group of people, the right organization who understands you and who gets it in order to be around you, in order for it to be well received, okay? So continue to focus on finding the friends, the networks, the organizations, the corporation that aligns with the vision or the goal or the product or the idea that you have. And it will be through that your mind is put at ease, and that you can sleep a little better at night knowing that, you know, you are putting the puzzles together for the people you want to be around and the life that you say you want to live out in the future, okay? Continue to be unique within your speech, unique within your words, all right? Do not water your words down. Do not dumb yourself down for people. This could be placements for people who are very highly intellectual and they have very high genius about them, okay? This could be a very big genius placement, because Aquarius rules the 11th house. No matter what your sign on the 11th house is, know that Aquarius rules this house, okay? And so you will find that when you are dumbing yourself down, when you are having to water down who you are, your mind is just like, no, like these people aren't for me. No, why am I dumbing myself down for these peons? That's how you're gonna think. It's just like, ew, like I'm sick of suffering fools. Fools should suffer me. You know, that is how you're gonna think. You're also gonna be someone who is very busy out in a social sphere, okay? You're gonna be someone who's very busy doing things and trying to bring a product, an idea to the public. You're gonna wanna mingle with people that are helping you do those things, all right? When you focus on anything else, you find that your mind is not at ease. You find that when you take yourself and your mind off of the goals for achieving the dream and bringing the product or bringing the idea to the world at large and chasing that life that you want, you find when you use your mind in that way, you just don't feel good. You're stressed out in your mind. You're waking up, you got a pimple here. You get what I'm saying? You just don't focus on that. Focus on achieving the dreams, building the life, attaining the friends and relationships that you want, and through that, this is how you will be well received. You find that when you are out and about and talking to people that are like-minded, who may want to bring the exact same product that you're bringing, that you're well received. You're probably a great big socialite. When you are out on the scene doing your thing, people really want to talk to you, and you are best expressed when you are out socializing and when you are out networking and when you are out finding those like-minded friends and like-minded people. But this is a very big placement for someone who's very unique in their mind, very unique in their visions, and you're just gonna have to find the right people that just get it, okay? So also use your mind. Think of it like this. I want you to also use your mind to think of a future product that can make our lives better, okay? Think of something, an idea, a product, a thing that you want to bring to the table in the future, and have that be the leading thing that you lead with within your relationship. Say, hey, you know, I'm building this thing. I really want to build this organization where we do this for the public in the future. And I want that will be something that through that, you find that you attract the right friends that are on the same wavelength as you, all right? Or you find the right relationships that are speaking the same language as you. Okay, use your mind in that way, and you will find that you are comforted within the mind and that you are being received well within your words. All right, let me know the sign that your third lord is in the 11th house, and I will let you know what you could be experiencing with that. But I really, really do hope that this helped you. All right, you are my geniuses of the zodiac, and don't dumb down a thing for anyone. The right people will come. I want you to stay authentic in your voice. You also, growing up, were probably the sibling that was very unique, okay? You were probably the sibling that didn't quite get along with the family. You were the sibling that was very future oriented, as far as like you were just doing other things, okay? You were that sibling that, like, you were smart, you were intellectual, you were probably wearing that jacket as a kid, that you were the kid that was focusing on other things outside of the household. You were the smart, possibly like nerdy kid, but you are the unique sibling that is seen as doing something outside of the dynamic of the siblings, okay? So own that. There's a big thing about this placement where it's like owning that and not wavering and not faltering in that uniqueness, okay? And through that, you will find that the right friends come to you, the right groups come to you, the right ideas come to you for the future in order for you to build the life that you want to build, okay? But yeah, I really do hope that that helped you. With the third lord going into the 12th house, you are going to be someone that his mind is on very spiritual subjects, okay? Sometimes you could feel that your mind is all about creativity and spirituality and your dream life. And sometimes you may also feel that you could also lose siblings with this placement. You could experience death within your siblings at an early age with this placement. You could also feel, with third lord going into the 12th house, this could be my singers, this could be my actors, these could be my very creative thinkers, okay? This could be people who are meant to be very mystical within their mind. This reminds me of the third lord in the 8th house, in that you are gonna be someone that has gained access to the hidden realms within life, okay? Astrology, mythology, psychology, what else? Like, those wonderable nebulous things in life, like magic and astrology and psychology, and those things that you have to uncover or that are mysterious, you're gonna just know, okay? You're gonna be on it, you're just gonna know things. And this also takes on a more creative quality when third lord is in the 12th house. Be careful as to be someone that you may not want to always communicate those things or show those things, okay? The things that you have to say and the things that you want to offer, some people may not want to receive those things, but I think that you have to go about it in a more creative way. You're going to have to be someone that is offering what you want to say and that you think about and that you want to talk about. If you do it under the guise of being creative, that's when people receive you. When you are singing, when you are dancing, when you are speaking or using your voice in a creative way, that's when people stop and they go, oh, okay. When you are talking about mystical subjects, when you are talking about astrology, when you are talking about acting, this is where people want to listen to your words. When you're talking or thinking about anything else, you will find that your mind is at dis-ease, and you will find that what you talk about, people don't want to listen to. People are like, oh, whatever. But when you're talking about spiritual subjects, when you were talking about God, when you were talking about astrology, when you were talking about singing and dancing, that's when people stop and go, okay, tell me more. Wow, you're really skilled at that. Like, tell me more. You see? So try to use that factor as well. There's also a trait with this that you will probably find yourself living and will be very busy in faraway lands. You will probably be someone that needs to relocate for your career. You are someone that's probably gonna want to relocate in some time within your life, even outside of career. You're gonna find that you live far away from the land that you grew up in, okay? You're gonna find that you become busy and that you are talking a lot in faraway lands, okay? What you have to say, what you have to do is in a faraway land. So take, for example, this could be people who are my traveling cruise ship actors, right? They are someone whose creative voice is being used in faraway lands. Their creative voice is being used in somewhere far from where they were born, okay? It's being applauded and it's being well received because they are being creative, but it's in a faraway land, okay? You may need to relocate for your job. By way of your words may get you in positions where you have to move and offer that creative advice or that creative way of thinking somewhere else, all right? But yeah, I really do hope that this helped you. Let me know the Lord that is ruling your third house, that it's going into the 12th, and I will let you know what you could be thinking. But I really do hope that this helped you, and I will see y'all on the next video, all right? Bye.